Well, Cassandra is here from one of the American senior communities, Canterbury. We're going to talk about Canterbury cottages, what makes Canterbury unique. So let's start with that. What makes the Canterbury cottages? I made you a college. Cottages unique?
Well, we actually have two cottages. We have a female and a male cottage. That's typically, they are co-ed.
Okay.
So we have the female cottage, which has 23 beds, and then our male cottage has 25.
Do you find that people are more comfortable when they're with their own gender? Like I feel like my grandparents who suffered from dementia, that was a struggle. They don't live in this town, but when Grandpa was there and, you know, Peggy Sue, I don't know what her name was holding his hand, that like put my grandma straight over the edge. Now you are new, you're fairly new, you're a new memory care support specialist. Yes. So tell me what you do.
So I basically run our memory care department. So I'm kind of in charge of our activities. I am also like a social service director for the cottages, and then I deal with different staffing.
Well, let's talk about those activities. What makes the activities special at Canterbury Cottages?
So we actually have 8 domains that we try to represent throughout the day. And they vary depending on the time of day. We try to be more physical or intellectual. In the afternoons, we try to calm it down a little bit. We try to get outside at least once a day, get some sunshine. As some of our ladies like to say, get the stink blown off of you. So.
That's cute. Yeah, everybody needs their vitamin D.
Yes.
You guys also have some events coming up. American Senior Communities has some events coming up. You're really prominent in the Alzheimer's Walk, right?
Yes. Yeah, so our Alzheimer's Walk for Fort Wayne is October 5th, and you can sign up online, and then we also have some flyers on our buildings as well.
Well, you certainly could stop out and get those. You can search Walk to End Alzheimer's Fort Wayne. Why do people need, you're raising money, you're raising awareness for dementia care. Tell me why that's, for somebody in your position, why is that important?
It helps us eventually understand, you know, what the process is, how this happens, if there's even a way that we could prevent it from happening or slow down the process at all. So
very important. I mentioned my grandparents having it. I have real concerns that it will be hereditary and I will be in that same situation. So let's find a cure. Let's find a cure now, or how to prevent it. Let's also talk about the Nurses Ball. I told you I went last year. It was a great time. Tell us why you all have the Nurses Ball.
So this actually raises some awareness about, you know, nursing and the company itself, American Senior Communities, and it's just a generally fun time.
I think it's great because nurses who, you know, are wearing scrubs and are getting just pulled on all day and, you know, probably getting dirty from the stuff they're doing, helping other people. They get to get all dressed up in their fancy wear and come to the Nurses Ball. And basically, last year we just celebrated what they do. So if somebody's interested in the Nurses Ball?
Yeah, you can go to any American Senior Communities building and get tickets.
If somebody is interested in the Canterbury Cottages, what's the first step?
You can talk to our marketing department and admissions, and they get everything set up. It's just
a phone call. That's all it takes. A phone call to Canterbury Cottages. Check out American Senior Communities online, asccare.com. We'll be right back.